If you wasn't born with rich parents and you're trying to start a business, you might want to watch this video. In today's video, I'm going to go over how you can utilize credit in order to bootstrap and start your business, because I've done it for every single business I created. This started in 2018. So this is going to go into a little bit of insight about me, my story, my journey, what I would do differently, the pros and cons of starting your business, utilizing credit, and what you should and should not do in the future if you're going to do it for any other business that you're going to start. My story begins back in 2017, 18-ish. So in 2018, that's whenever I got into real estate investing. So from 2017 to 2018, I brainwashed myself with a ton of personal development and mindset tactics. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, did all the American morning routines, listened to a ton of motivational videos for a long, very long period of time. And then eventually I read my first book, which was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. When I read that book, that book pretty much just took me down a whole nother journey. I also studied the habits of wealthy people, read a lot of articles on CNBC, all about how to retire early and also utilize passive income in order to become financially free, just like pretty much everybody else is probably watching this video or just got an idea, just wanted to live their life for a better cause. With all that said, 2017, did all that stuff. In that year, that time frame, I read more books than I did my whole lifetime. And I pretty much got started in real estate by joining a seminar, one of those coaching programs. I paid $30,000 in order to do that. The way I did it, I didn't have any money. I just started working my job. I was only in my career for like a year or so, and I was only making like $60,000 a year at that point in time. So what I did, I took a loan out of my 401k and maxed out all of my credit cards. And then they started talking about, they partnered up with another company in order to talk about the concepts of business credit. They wanted you to go over, they wanted you to sign up with this company. That way you can move over your debt from your personal side over into the business. And somebody like me, I always love credit. I always been fascinated by credit cards and things of that nature. I'm going to use debt responsibly. So I, instead of paying for them, went out and learned how to do it myself. But I also got to a certain point where I figured out, okay, I got to pay for certain things, and now I know what to do and what not to do. So if you are ever going to start your business utilizing credit, number one, you do not need to max out your personal credit cards in order to do so, okay? If you have enough of a wiggle room, enough of a credit card spending, well, let me say this. If you have enough credit utilization available on any of your credit cards, do not max it out. What you can do is set up your business credit to be set up a certain way, build up the foundation, start off with the foundation, and then you can just get a business credit card and then just max that out, and it won't hurt your personal credit whatsoever. So, pros and cons of all this. If you're going to try to get approved for stuff and start a business just utilizing your personal credit, but you want to do the business credit, build the business credit, that way it's for no personal guarantee and no personal credit check, what you're going to have to keep in mind is that takes a long time. It's going to take a while for you to build the business credit so you can start getting approved for certain items without a personal guarantee. And all you get approved for with a no PG, just based on the business credit profile, it's the Sam's Club MasterCard, because that's the card you can use at any given location that's just not tied to the Sam's Club store. 90% of the time, besides a few charge cards, certain charge cards with FinCon companies, if you get approved for something that's utilizing your business credit, which is a no PG, no personal credit check, you're going to have to use that item at that store, okay? So business credit cards, things of that nature, they're going to utilize your personal credit. So that's the con behind it. The pro is, once you learn how to build it, you know how to do it for any other business that you would ever want to create. Okay. So first things first, no matter what anybody says, if you want to start your business utilizing your credit or utilizing credit in general, you need to make sure you have good personal credit. Okay. If you don't have good personal credit, you can build up your personal credit and business credit in tandem at the exact same time. Now, there are a few business credit products out there that can help speed up the process, but as long as you understand the foundation of both business credit and personal credit, it'll make everything a whole lot easier. Now, when it comes to business credit, whenever you are starting up your business, you want to make sure that the foundation is set up. You need to make sure your business name is super generic. That way, you won't be causing any red flags if your business is in a high-risk industry. You can keep it super generic, like consulting or anything related to that, or anything that's outside of real estate, Turo, Airbnb, trucking, or any of the hot topics that's going on as of 2022. Anything in that, the business name is similar to any of those industries, is high risk, and it's going to make your business score be as much lower as it could be if it was in a non-high risk industry. And also the NAICS SIC code, you need to make sure it falls outside of risky industries as well. Business address do not need to be a home address, and it don't need to be a UPS address or some virtual office if you don't have a physical location. It needs to be an address that has a physical location and you can pick up mail that. And it's searchable. That's going to lead to the online presence. You need to have a good online presence, which is just a few online listings here and there, and also a business website. We're in 2022. Make sure you have an online presence for your business because we're in the modern century. Okay. Next thing is the business email address. The business email address needs to be a legit email address from a business, not a Gmail address. Make sure you can buy a business domain, you can register that as a business email address. Next thing you need to make sure, go ahead and incorporate your business. Incorporate it as an LLC. I don't recommend sole proprietorship, but if you want to do that, you can go ahead and do that. You have all liability, but at the bare minimum, LLC, a corporation, some form of corporation, anything like that, you get the EIN number, you get a business bank account, then you get your DUNS number. DUNS number is last after everything is set up to be structured this way. DUNS number is last for a certain reason, because if everything is set up and structured correctly in the beginning, it's going to make your life a whole lot easier whenever you try to go and apply for other business credit accounts later on. Alright, so that concludes this video. If you found this video helpful, just make sure you like, comment, and share with the rest of your audience and friends. That way they can go and learn these tips and tricks about how if they ever want to start a business utilizing credit, then a proper way to do so. And I'll catch you soon.